Not guarding her when she's got the ball on the floor. You're playing off of her. But when a shot goes up, she's relentless on the boards. Got to find her.
Navarre with the left hand puts it up and in.
India Navarre has been huge for the Tar Heels, especially in this second half, and she continues to go to work.
Gets the advantage up to 3. And a timeout taken by Notre Dame with a minute and a half to go and 18 on the shot clock.
Well, Niele Ivey really wants to make sure that her team is getting the shot that she wants. So using this timeout, you think about the last game against Pitt, what they drew up with the cutter from the corner and a little flex action and a drop into the corner 3 from DeWolf. So you've got an action going to the rim and you've got an action for a 3 if Carolina stays in this zone.
Notre Dame has now gone just over 2 minutes without scoring. You mentioned India Navarre, how important she has been off the bench. She is 11 of her 15 points here in the second half. There's the reset. Notre Dame with the basketball. They just hung on to beat Pittsburgh on the road on Thursday, helped in part by a lot of free throws in the fourth quarter. Trying to come back in this one. Marshall inbounds. Here's Hidalgo guarded by Donarski. Marshall looking for somebody. Hidalgo gets it over to Citron. They need a shot. Deja Kelly with the rebound. One minute to go in South Bend. Notre Dame needing a stop. Deja Kelly finally moves closer to the basket, but now just 5 seconds to shoot. Too strong off the board. Here's Hidalgo. Waits for some help. DeWolf just crossed half court.
Well, what an effort. Lexi Donarski is just doing an outstanding job of not allowing Hannah Hidalgo any room.
And Hidalgo 6 of 16 from the floor. DeWolf, that's a low percentage chance with Gacktang there.
Got a foul now.
And they do. They get Kelly with just under 16 seconds left to go. And down by 3. And this sends Deja Kelly to the line where she has really struggled. 2 years ago, 86%. And now it's down to 62.5%.
And she gets there a lot. She leads the ACC in free throw attempts.
Over 6 per game. She's 0 for 2 today. Huge. To try to get it to a 2-possession game, and she wasn't close on the first one.
Well, and if you're the Irish, you've got to make sure that you got a body on someone, you're boxing out, you get this rebound. And Niele Ivey would likely use a timeout to advance the ball.
0 for 2, but Gacktang bails her out. Maria Gacktang, the Boston College transfer, comes up with a huge rebound.
And if you want to win on the road in this league, it's all about those little things. What a play by Maria Gacktang to get that offensive rebound.
Navarre rolls it in. India Navarre has been such a weapon offensively here in the second half. 1 out of 2, but it's a 2-possession game. Niele Ivey calls a timeout with just 11.4 seconds left to go. Notre Dame's gone 3.5 minutes without a point.
Well, now you've just got to get a quick score. You've got to get a quick score first available, whether it's to the rim or a 3-point shot, and you've got to be talking offense, defense, offense in this timeout. Well, no timeouts remaining. If you can get something going to the rim and get to the foul line, even better. But it's got to be quick.
Citron with 18 points, Hidalgo 17 points, and a career-high tying 11 rebounds. court possession arrow in favor of Carolina, trying to get their first win here in this building. Donarski guarding Hidalgo.
And Carolina does have a foul to give. Not going to use it.
Hidalgo off balance, draws the foul.
That's not when you want to foul, though. If you're gonna use one, you want to use it out here, make him take the ball out of bounds again as soon as she starts to attack. But Hidalgo does a good job of gathering, and Deja Kelly gets her hand in there. And so now, if you're the Irish, and if you're Neil Ivey, you have an opportunity to communicate with your team.
Hidalgo, 82% on the season. It's her second miss today in 7 tries. Wow, she missed them both. Just over 7 seconds left to go now. Timeout taken by the Heels. Some of the over 6,400 fans here at Purcell Pavilion, the Joyce Center, are starting to hit the exits. North Carolina 0-5 all-time in this building. Notre Dame has a winning record against every team in the ACC, and in some instances it's not even close. But this would be quite a win for Carolina. They're in a brutal stretch here. They just beat Syracuse at home here today, and then they play at Florida State on Thursday, so quite a test.
And when you think about the schedule that this Carolina team has played up until this point to prepare them for moments like this, they haven't gone on the road, but they played in neutral sites. They played Kansas State. They played Florida Gulf Coast, who might not be a top 25 opponent, but is perennially a dangerous team all year long. Played South Carolina, played Connecticut, played Oklahoma. I mean, this is a tough schedule that has prepared them for the grind of the ACC, and they have done an outstanding job of weathering storms, of executing in time and score situations, executing after timeouts, out-of-bounds plays, and putting themselves in position to get a tough win on the road.
And they are 7.1 seconds away from taking down the Fighting Irish. Should they do that, I think we can expect to see North Carolina back into the AP Top 25, where they dropped out last week. And speaking of their schedule, once February hits, they still will play NC State twice, Virginia Tech twice, and arch-rival Duke twice. So that's backloaded as well.
It absolutely is. And the good thing for Courtney Banghart is you're getting the pieces back at the right time. You're starting to see Lexi Donarski, Maria Gokdin, India Navarre find a comfort level in this system. A lot less pressure on Deja Kelly to have to shoulder the load. But for this team to make the run that they want to make in the NCAA tournament, they've got to find a way to get Deja Kelly going offensively.
Donarski delivers at the line. She's got 12 points and 6 rebounds, but a lot of credit. I mean, Hidalgo still she has 17 points, which is 7 under her average, but Donarski showing that she's a really good defender.
Well, her length, her quickness, her ability to stay disciplined on D has been big.
DeWolf hits the 3 as the buzzer sounds, and for the first time after 5 unsuccessful trips into South Bend, the North Carolina Tar Heels will come away with a victory. They're going to look at the clock, and they're going to put 0.3 seconds back. And a 4-point advantage.
Courtney Banghart going to use her timeout to advance the basketball. Gives you an opportunity right now to work on time and score situations that you might use down the road.
We're also going to take a look. Anna DeWolf credited with a 3, according to what we're looking at. It was indeed a 2. We have that confirmed, so the score is indeed 61-57. So a 4-point advantage with 0.6 seconds left. Just a little bit more of a delay before Carolina can walk away with a well-earned win in a very difficult place to play.
Well, you got to give this team a ton of credit. They executed offensively, they executed defensively, and came away with a big-time win.
For the first time, North Carolina has come into South Bend and will go home with a victory. They take it 61-57. Donarski with 13, but India Navarre 17 points off the bench, most of them coming in the second half.
Well, she was terrific, giving this team a lift, and Courtney Banghart was confident coming in. She believes in her team. They came in today and got a much-needed boost and a big-time win.
They got Florida State next, but North Carolina takes it by the final of 61-57. Citron with 18 points in her return. Another double-double for Hannah Hidalgo, but not enough as Carolina wins at 61-57. Coming up next, 30 for 30, the great Heisman race of 1997. For Stephanie White and our entire crew here in South Bend, I'm Pam Ward, as we say so long, the Heels take the win.